What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to the fifth and final conference preview video. This is more than just one conference, though. It's the entire group of five that we're doing in today's video. We're going to cut all the intro stuff, except if you guys want to see the other conferences, they're already posted on the channel. You can go back and watch those. Here with the group of five, the final thing. We have winners for every conference, and we've got the best group of five at each position. I didn't do best player at each position for every group of five conference because it would huge and it'd be an hour-long video. So I just have a lot of candidates from all the different conferences, and we'll go through. We'll start with the quarterback. We'll do our conference winners last, like normal. Start with the quarterback. Seth Hennigan from Memphis is a really, really solid player. Jordan McLeod, formerly at Arizona, and then at UCF, and then at JMU, and then at now Texas State. He's been all over the country, man. Byron Brown for USF is a really solid player. TJ Finley, former LSU, Auburn, and Texas State quarterback, now at Western Kentucky. And then there's my pick, Caden Salter for Liberty, former Tennessee quarterback. Salter was great last year. I think he has a case to help Liberty make the playoffs this year with the 12 teams, right? He can get them a spot there. He's a really, really solid player. He's a really athletic player, fun to watch. And I think Salter is the best quarterback in the group of five. For running back, you can look at another Liberty guy, Quentin Cooley. You can look at Mekhi Hughes from Tulane. You can look at Terrion Stewart from Bowling Green or Ashton Jeanty from Boise State. And I think it is going to be Jeanty. I think he has a case to be the first running back drafted in this upcoming draft, 2025 NFL draft. I think he's the best running back in the group of five and one of the best in the entire country. Wide receiver, Ricky White from UNLV, fun player. Mario Williams from Tulane, formerly USC, and I'm pretty sure he was one of those Lincoln Riley former Oklahoma guys as well. DeCorian Clark from UTSA, and then there's Torrey Horton from Colorado State, who reportedly had like $600,000 offers to transfer and decided to stay at Colorado State. And he's a good player. He's one of the highest rated NCAA 25 for a reason, guys. Come on. But no, video game aside, he's a really, really good player. And he's the best wide receiver in the group of five, in my opinion. Tight end, I only got one option because I think he's by far the best. Harold Fannin from Bowling Green. He was offered a transfer as well, and he didn't. I think he will be one of the first tight ends off the board this upcoming draft. He's a really, really tall, crazy athlete, fast player, good blocker as well. I think Fannin's the best in the group of five for tight end. At offensive line, Clay Webb for Jackson State is an easy choice. Really, really solid guard, former Georgia player. He's unbeatable at that guard spot. I mean, that's by far and away the best offensive lineman. One of the best in the country, too, not just for the group of five. And then we look at D line. I've got an Air Force player here, and I'm gonna butcher this last name. It's Peyton Zdroik. Droik. Maybe the Z is silent. If you know Air Force, you know who I'm talking about. Really, really solid defensive lineman. I expect that he will be going to the NFL and probably get that waiver for his service to the country, and I'll be able to play some years in the NFL before he goes and does that. At the edge rusher position, you can look at Kevin Swint from Georgia State or Maurice Westermoreland from UTEP, who is going to be my pick. I don't know too much about either of these guys. When I was doing my research, they both put up great numbers. They're both seen as potential draft prospects. I watched a little bit of tape on them, and Westermoreland just seems like a little bit more of my type of guy, so I went with him. Linebacker, this is easy for me, off-ball linebacker. This is Jason Henderson from Old Dominion, one of the best in the entire country, let alone just the group of five. He's on Old Dominion, so you probably haven't heard of him. Really, really great tackler, good coverage player, good instinct player. Maybe not the highest end of athlete, but he's definitely good. And then you can look at corner, right? I did actually split up corner and safety for the group of five because I've got multiple conferences in here, not just one. So Matthew McDoom for Coastal Carolina and Siobhan Revel for Eastern Carolina. And I did pick Siobhan Revel as the best corner. He's tall, he's fast, good ball skills, good coverage skills. That's a top corner to me. And then we go and look at safeties. Ike Larson from Utah State's the easy pick. If you want a little sleeper pick, Maxon Hook from Toledo is also really good. And then we go to the conference winners here. For the Sun Belt, I think it's between two. I think it's Appalachian State and it's Texas State. And I'm going to go with Appalachian State to win the Sun Belt. I think Joey Aguilar is a really, really good quarterback over there. They've got some good running backs. They always have a solid, 1,000-yard rusher over there, and one of the most beautiful stadiums in the country. For the CUSA, I think Western Kentucky's going to put up a fight, but I think it will be Liberty and Caden Salter taking that one home. I don't really think anyone can compete with them. Nobody can compete with them last year, and I don't think anyone will this year. In the American Conference, this is probably one of the most competitive ones. Memphis is a good team. Tulane in recent years has been good. They've got a new starter, Ty Thompson, over there. UTSA will have a new starter. And USF, who, almost beat Alabama last year. And USF is going to be my pick because they're returning a lot of guys. Alex Golish is doing good things over there, and Byron Brown is a great quarterback. For the Mountain West, Colorado State is expected to compete this year. Boise State did not name former five-star Malachi Nelson the starter, which I found interesting. Or Fresno State, who is going to be my pick. I think Fresno State's the best in the Mountain West. Mikey Keene is a really, really underrated quarterback. If you haven't been watching Fresno State, maybe try to catch a game this season if you can find them on TV. They're fun to watch. Then we go to the MAC. I love the MAC. I love MACtion. Great conference. Toledo, always a good team. Miami, Ohio beat my Bearcats last year and have a chance to do it again this year. And then there's Bowling Green, and that's going to be my pick for the MAC. I think Bowling Green is a good team. They're returning over 90% of their production from last year, which is just a ridiculous number. Terrion Stewart's a really, really good player. Bazelik's an experienced player. They had my pick for best tight end in Harold Fannin. I think they have a chance to make some noise in the MAC. And it is going to be my picks in the final college football conference preview. We are going to be doing like weekly college football recap videos once the season starts. Not this fake week 0, but once the new starts at week 1 this Saturday. I believe this is either going up Friday or Saturday. If it's on Friday, then it's Friday. If it's on Saturday, then it's Saturday. Just forget the other one. But yeah, no, let me know who you guys think is the best players at the group of 5 at each position, and who you think is winning these group of 5 conferences. And also let me know who your national champion is, because this is the last conference previews. I guess I'll probably have to give my way too early national championship pick. So, you know what? No, I'll be doing that in the first weekly preview. So if you want to see that, you're gonna have to turn those notifications and subscribe so you can catch that video. And I'll see you all in the next one.